Okay, so let me talk about an assignment called Grapes of Civilization. So this Grapes of Civilization is an assignment that you will be turning in my class regularly. Now, this assignment is not as regular as your Start Your Engine. You will be required to turn this in every time that we finish or covered a civilization. Say, for example, if once we are done with the Mesoamerican civilization, you will have to turn in this Grapes of Civilization. Once we're finished with the African civilization, then you will have to turn in a grape or grapes of that African civilization. In other words, this assignment is like a summary of whatever you learned in a specific civilization in this class in world history. So this assignment have two objectives. The first one is to introduce to you how we do this grapes of civilization that I'm talking about. So grapes stands for G is for geography, R is for religion, A is for achievements, P is for political structure, E is for economy, and S is for social structures. I will explain these letters explicitly once we are doing the actual grapes of civilization, the very first one. But for this one, it is more of a practice, if you may. So instead of civilization, we will practice with this what we call grapes of me. So what I'm showing you right now is a sample of how you will do the grapes of me. So I will do it. It is as if I'm a student and I will do this assignment. So here's how you do it. First, of course, you have to fill in the informations that are very important: name, date, and follow the direction or directions. So this is part one. Let me read the directions for you. So there is no right or wrong answers here. The goals of this activity is to get to know each other. That's the first goal of the Grapes of Me. And to introduce Grapes of Civilization, which is a major assignment, just like what I explained a while ago in this class. So there are no judgments, but everyone is expected to complete and participate because completion of this form will be graded as a class participation. Okay, so let me answer the first question. Where were you born? Where have you lived? What do you like most about your neighborhood? You can either answer one or all the questions. So you don't have to answer everything. So I will answer the first one. I was born in the Philippines. The Philippines is in Southeast Asia. So what I miss the most are beaches and mountains. So those are the things that I miss the most in the Philippines. So you don't have to answer everything. So it's as simple as that. I was born in the Philippines and these are the things that I miss. Now let's go to R. So R is about religion or the things that you believe. What do you believe and things like that. So I believe in the Bible. I'm a Christian. In fact, I am one of the advisors of the Christian Club at Millswood Middle School. So that's what I believe. So I have a motto in life, and my motto in life is to never stop moving. So those are the things that that we're asking when it comes to religion. Well, of course, I'm not expecting that everyone is religious. So I'm also not expecting that everyone will have a religion or a set of belief system. So I'm just asking about the things that you believe. It's not necessarily spiritual. It can be something that you truly, in your mind, oh, this is a good saying. Like, for example, the Nike, just do it, or things like that. So these are the things that you can put here in religion. You can put a motto or anything that you think is a good saying to live by. So that is something that I can share to you, and you can put that under religion. Now let's go to A. Stands for achievement. So G and then R and then A. So what are my achievements? So I have few achievements, but the thing that I'm most proud of, and it's most recent, is this March, before this pandemic, I went to Arizona and I ran 50 miles nonstop. So I ran for more than 10 hours. It is one of the most beautiful places I've seen in my life, and it's the most challenging run I ran so far. So, one of the questions under achievements is how do you make a difference in the lives of others? Obviously, I'm a teacher, and I truly believe that this is not just a job for me. This is something that I do passionately because I truly believe that the hope of our society depends on you guys, the next generation. So, it's important for me to help people, especially students, understand the world that they live in and find their voice and understand the things that are important not just for them but for the society as a whole. Next, let's go to letter P, which is political structure. So under this, one of the questions is who make decisions in your home? So my wife and I make decisions in our home. So it is a mutual decision making. Well, there are some things that I feel like I'm more knowledgeable, and most of the time it's my opinion that matters. And there are times, many times, that my wife's opinion matters. So most of the time, she makes the call when situations like that arise. In our house, I even consult my 6-year-old son when needed. He's very smart. I think he's even smarter than me when he reaches my age. Now that was quick. Now let's go to letter E, which is economy. What were the resources in your family? For example, computer, TV, food, bathroom. So we have the basic. We don't own anything crazy like jacuzzi or 5 million inches or 5,000 inches TV. So we just have the basic in our home, and I can say that it's pretty much comfortable. So where do I get my money? So I work, and I sometimes have two jobs besides teaching. So that's how I get my money. See how fast and easy was that. Now let's go to the last letter, which is S, and it stands for social structure. Questions under this category. What is the social order in your family? Who is the most important or most respected? Who is the least important? What are the roles of each family member? You can either answer one or all the questions. Again, all this in grapes, you can either answer one or all. Well, of course, if you will answer more, it means that you will have a higher chance of getting a better grade. Now let's answer this. We are all equal in our house, in our home, but I sometimes feel like the most important person in our family, in our house, is my son. So that's the reality of our situation. Furthermore, we basically do what we can to help each other. So in our family, in our house, I really don't think that someone is more important than the other or least important than the other. Probably more respected because in our culture, we respect our elders, and we consider the younger ones to be, they needed more attention and care. So I think in that sense, it seems like they are more important, but the truth is we're just doing what is necessary. Now, this is part two. The thing that you are seeing in front of your screen is part two. So don't worry about this for now. What I want you to think about is the first part so that you will not feel overwhelmed. So you will just do the first part for now, and I will give you another lesson about doing the second part. Now go back to our Google Classroom and open this file and start doing it. It is due tomorrow. So this is something that you can do in 15 minutes. I did it in 10 minutes? Probably you can do it, let's double it, 20 minutes. So go ahead, do this and finish this as soon as you can. It is due by 3 p.m. tomorrow. So see you later.